What's up, guys? We're gonna be matchmaking the UFC Bantamweight division. This is probably my favorite division right now. But we all know Merab just whooped Umar pillar to post. He took him down in front of Khabib over and over. He pointed at him, he taunted him, he was laughing at him. He just let Umar try to take him down and was lifting his hands in the air. That was the best fight of the night for 311. But ever since that win, no one knows who should be fighting Merab next. And no one's really matched up the top 5 in the bantamweight. Because this division's so damn good and there's so many fights to make. I feel like if there's any division you could host a tournament, it is bantamweight. Have 4 bantamweights fight in one night and see who has the biggest highlight of the night and see who comes up on top. Look at all these dangerous fighters in the top 5. This division's stacked. And it's kind of unclear who fights the champ next. And it's kind of unclear who fights who. So, let's start with the number 1 contender, Sean O'Malley. The real number 1 contender is Peter Yan in my eyes. But we'll act like Sean O'Malley's the number 1 contender. Who should he fight next? You really can't go wrong. Sean O'Malley's got the most amount of fights in this division to make. Sean could fight Petr Yan for a rematch. That'd be a good fight. Petr Yan won the first fight in my eyes. I scored it. He won 2-1. But anyway, I wouldn't mind seeing Sean O'Malley versus Petr Yan, the rematch. Then you would know who the true number 1 contender is. Sean O'Malley versus Umar Nurmagomedov? Are you kidding me? We all love to see those Conor versus Khabib type fights. The guy with all the tattoos, the guy with the crazy look versus the straight edge Dagestan guy. They're so opposite. Who wouldn't want to see that fight? I think that's the most exciting fight. Or is it? Sean O'Malley versus Corey Sandhagen. People have been asking for that fight for the longest. These are the 2 best pure strikers in the division. Or at least the 2 flashiest strikers in the division. They're going to deliver a highlight that night. If they fight, they're going to deliver a highlight. Let's see who's the better striker. 2 different styles of striking for sure. But they're also very similar. It's a new, fresh fight. No one's seen it. And what else are you going to do with Corey Sandhagen? He already fought Umar. He already fought Petr Yan. The only guy he has not fought up there is Sean O'Malley. I'm sold right there. Give me Sean O'Malley versus Corey Sandhagen. First fight on our bantamweight tournament. Next up, at ranking number 2, Petr Yan. The true number 1 contender in my eyes. Petr Yan snapped his losing streak. He beat Song Yadong. Then, he had a 5-round main event recently against Deiveson Figueiredo. Figgy was going to have a title shot if he won that fight. He won 3 fights in a row at bantamweight. And then, against Petr Yan said, no way, hell no. That was a crazy fight. I think it was in China. Petr Yan won every round, but they were close. And that was a scrap. That was a real scrap right there. Petr Yan already fought Sean O'Malley. He already fought Corey Sandhagen. He just beat Deiveson Figueiredo. I see one guy in the top 5 he hasn't fought, Umar Nurmagomedov. But I can't put Petr Yan on a 2-fight win streak against Umar Nurmagomedov, who got an early title shot and lost his last fight. Merab Dvalishvili's got to defend his title against Petr Yan, even though he beat him already. But there's no one else that deserves the fight but Petr Yan, and he's exciting. He's not just some guy who deserves the fight and no one knows him. Kind of like the position Bilal was in. He kind of deserved the title fight, but no one liked him. He's not exciting. I like Petr Yan. Everyone likes Petr Yan. He's almost a fan favorite, no? If you see his name on the card, you're like, I'm watching that. I'm watching that. Next up at number 3, Umar Nurmagomedov. He kind of got pushed to the title fight too early, but I'm not mad at that. That's the fight we wanted to see. Who do you put him against? If we got Sean O'Malley fighting Sandhagen, we got Petr Yan fighting for the title against Merab. Umar Nurmagomedov fights Deiveson Figueiredo. Russia versus Brazil. They both just fought 5-round main events and lost good fights. Figgy just lost to Petr Yan. No shame in that. Umar just got outclassed by Merab. Merab beat everyone. I think that's the only fight, for sure. Umar don't deserve to fight Petr Yan. And I don't know if I want to see O'Malley versus Umar just yet. Because Umar's good. He was undefeated until he fought Merab. But Figueiredo has bigger names on his resume at bantamweight than Umar does. Deiveson Figueiredo beat Rob Font, Cody Garbrandt, and Cheeto. The only name that Umar beat was Corey Sandhagen. So yeah, Deiveson Figueiredo deserves the right to fight Umar and get a better spot in the rankings. Umar's ahead of him. He's at 4. Figgy's at 5. Give Figgy the chance to move up in the rankings and prove that he should be higher than Umar. It's only fair. And of course, these guys aren't in the top 5, but make the legend fight. Aldo versus Cruz. Cancel the Cruz versus Font fight. That fight's meaningless. Jose Aldo, legend, versus Dominic Cruz, legend. We've been wanting to see Cruz in some super fights for a long time. It's about time. Those guys deserve to fight each other. They don't deserve to fight no-name contenders. No disrespect to Rob Font. And yeah, wow, this is probably my favorite division right now. It is my favorite division. So that's my bantamweight tournament right there. You have Merab defend his title against Petr Yan. In the meantime, on the same card, have Sean O'Malley fight Corey Sandhagen. Have Umar Nurmagomedov fight Deiveson Figueiredo. Whoever has the biggest highlight, whoever has the craziest finish of the night, feed them to Merab. That's all I gotta say. Peace.